When I got started with woodworking, my grandpa told me that if you want to make easy money, you have to build outdoor furniture. Now, my grandfather had good reason to say this, since he was actually making a full-time income selling outdoor furniture. He even told me to keep it a secret. It almost seemed like he felt bad at how easy it was. Now, my grandpa could easily make a whole set of outdoor table and benches in a day, and he did not do any sort of marketing. It was all through word of mouth. So he definitely knew what he was talking about, but for some reason I did not follow his advice. I think the main reason was that I was too romantic about making money with woodworking. I pictured myself as a Sam Maloof kind of guy, making high-end furniture or making lots of money per sale instead of mass producing. I did not want to make the same things twice, and I was picky about the projects that I took on. Now, I think that it's definitely possible to make money that way, or I know that it's possible. So if that is your dream, absolutely go for it. That's where I want to end up as well, but that is not where I'm at yet, and it hasn't worked for me up until this point. And I'm soon going to tell you why. So instead of listening to my grandfather, I made some pretty decent furniture that I spent a lot of time on, and I sold way too cheap because I did not feel good enough to charge high ticket prices. So what ended up happening was that I spent a lot of time trying to make the perfect furniture but made little money. My hourly rate was terrible. For example, I spent 5 weeks of full-time working on a project, then I made $1,500 profit from. And of course, this frustrated me a lot. I had the dream of making a living as a furniture maker, only building products that I was passionate about, but I did not manage to get into that high-end market, and I ended up feeling like a failure. So I quit.
Now, I think there are a couple of reasons why this didn't work out for me. First of all, most people just don't care enough about exclusive furniture. They think it's cool, they would have liked to have it, but they're not willing to pay for it. So most people don't want to pay an extra $1,000 to have hand-cut dovetails on the drawers. The amount of money they're willing to pay does not equal the time it takes to make it, if that makes sense. And also, my skill level simply wasn't high enough. If you're going to make high-end furniture, and you're going to make a lot of money from that, you're going to charge a lot of money for it, like the precision and everything, it has to be just dead perfect. It has to be at a high level. So you need to have a high skill level, but also your tools and machines will have to be very, very precise. And that just wasn't the case for me. And then finally, I tried to sell things that I wanted to make instead of making things that people want to buy. That's not a good idea. You want to find products that people are willing to pay for, and then you have to make that and sell that.
So after I realized this, I sat down and started designing an outdoor furniture set. The main points that I focused on were that it had to be durable, solid, and easy to build. So no complicated cuts, just simple techniques in joinery that was easy to replicate. At the same time, I wanted it to look good. I wanted to have a clean, modern design, so that was the balance that I tried to find.
Okay guys, so I just finished up the outdoor furniture set just a couple of minutes ago. Let's go outside and have a look. As you can see, this is pressure treated wood and I have not finished it, and I'm actually not going to either. I'm just going to sell it as it is. And this was actually part of my grandfather's philosophy. He told me that if people want to have the outdoor furniture a different color, they are most of the time happy doing it themselves instead of paying me more money for me to do it. And he said, if you are going to finish furniture, you're going to spend half the time finishing the furniture instead of actually building the furniture. And this does make sense to me because I spent a lot of time finishing that outdoor dining table that I made in the previous video. And this outdoor furniture set can just be as it is. It's pressure treated wood. It looks pretty good and it's durable as it is. So now you're probably wondering, do I have any proof that I will make money from this? Well, yeah. Kind of. Already before publishing this set, I have sold for $3,600. I'm selling them at $1,200 per set as it is, 2 meters long. Of course, the customers can have it longer or shorter if they want to have it customized. That's part of the reason why people will want to buy from a furniture maker instead of just at a shop. They can get it the size they want, of course. But at 2 meters, I'm selling them for $1,200. So now let us have a look at the hourly rate. The first time I made this outdoor furniture set, I spent 12 hours making it. And that is with making all the templates and a bit of extra work, having to figure out everything. So I'm confident that I can do it in 10 hours. I feel like I can do that pretty easily. Of course, it's all just basic cuts and screws, so it doesn't take very long. So that is both the benches and the table in 10 hours. So the selling price is $1,200. Material cost was $310 plus around $40 for screws and $20 for sandpaper and glue, things like that. We're just gonna add about $20. So that is $370 in cost. So $1,200 minus $370 is $830 in profit. And of course, $830 divided by 10 hours is $83 per hour.
You're incredible at math.
So of course that is going to vary, like if that is a good salary or not. For me, where I'm from and my age, that is very, very good. That is way more than I'm making in my day job as a construction worker. So in just 10 hours, that is one long day, or at least in a weekend, I can make $830. Now, for the marketing part, I will use my Instagram. I will also make a Facebook post on my private account that I'll post and share. And then I will also put it up on finn.no, which is a Norwegian version of Craigslist or Etsy. And then I will also put a set out by the main road that people can see when they drive by with a big sign that says for sale. And I will also have a small poster with some information, contact information, price, things like that. And then I will have a website where it will be easy for people to go and pay an order. If you want to build this yourself, I do have plans available for both of the benches and the table. You can find that on my website, aribologna.com. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.